Welcome to the tips for round 10. We've got the big man in, filling in for Andrew Johns, and Freddy's here as well. Thursday night footy, boys, Suncorp Stadium, live and free, 7:30, Dolphins Manly.
Well, I'll go first. I'm going to tip Manly. I think they're too good a side to be down where they are. They've been inconsistent, but they've got a few mates in the competition who are inconsistent, and the Dolphins have been very good. They do welcome back Herbie Farnworth. He'll be great for them. But I think, look, if Manly should be too good for them. I think they're a better side than them.
Bromwich is back as well. And then when you look at Manly, they're losing their hooker, Croker, who's been, mate, he's been integral to them.
He has.
He's a good
Brown, who has a lot of their impact. And obviously Ola Kawatu's out for another week. Actually, I think my Dolphins are one of those teams where you keep saying, oh, they can't keep winning. They're not going to win this.
No, they are. They're fast.
They're fast.
They are fast.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going Dolphins.
Yeah, well,
All right.
Well, I didn't go Dolphins.
Yeah.
Anyway, we disagree to agree.
The Big Man Cup, 6 o'clock Friday. Panthers versus Canterbury.
I think you've got to tip Penrith. They're just so consistent. You know, next man up, whoever's out, they'll fill it with somebody and they'll do a good job. Canterbury have been good though. They won 2 in a row now. They might have won 3 in the last
2 in a row. Yeah.
You know, and then they're winning games, which is something. They're winning games that they wouldn't have won last year.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt they're better this year, but I don't think they're better enough to beat Penrith.
Nathan's back, of course.
Nathan's back. They just might apply a bit too much pressure. Panthers, they do it so easy under pressure. All their backs, they're all so reliable. They're not worried about anyone else. They're worried about their own job. Like, they just don't make poor errors.
Man for man, they don't look that great a side, to be brutally honest with you, but they all play well together as a group, aren't they? They're fantastic. Yeah, they should win.
Alamotti's in too, by the way. He's been great, the two hit-outs he's had.
Alamotti will be up against Sherry. Sherry.
Well, they got rid of Alamotti, didn't they?
Well, yeah, he opted to leave, I think, and Penrith signed him. Yep. Yeah. He's been a great signing. Friday night footy from Combank. Normally a great clash, this one, but Parramatta, wow, vastly depleted. No King, no Mitch Moses, but no Adam Reynolds for the Broncos.
Yeah. I think Broncos will win this game. Reece Walsh, I've never seen him play as poorly as what he did last week. He'll keep trying things, and I just love Reece Walsh. He's a gun player, and Parramatta to me, as opposed to the Dolphins, they look slow to me. Parramatta, I think the Broncos will bounce back here.
They can turn it up every now and then. Turn it on, Parramatta. Every now and then their forwards just do something, they just get more aggressive and just take it to you. I feel like this might be one of those games. I don't know if it'll be good enough to beat the Broncos, but I'm actually going to go Parramatta.
Their pack looks good. They've got a solid pack.
I'm going to tip Parramatta. This is going to be that game where they've got no stars. They're forced to work hard.
The youngster.
Yeah, Blaze.
You like him?
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. And then, Reynolds won't be kicking to him. Reynolds has destroyed some young blokes this year. Poor Chevy.
Yeah.
He's destroyed a couple of them. So I'm going to tip Parramatta.
Okay.
Do you know much about the young bloke who's playing halfback for the...
Josh Rogers?
I actually spoke to Kev. He said, good defender, solid player. He was really happy. He said he's been playing in the Queensland Cup for a long time and holds his own. So I think they're going out for that safe sort of...
Well, Madden's not fit, is he?
Madden's not fit. The other one was Sailor.
Okay.
So they could opt for Sailor.
Yeah. All right, Tamworth. NRL heading to the bush, always great to see. Tigers, Knights.
Gully.
Tigers going better.
If I did, I can't remember.
Right, gotcha.
But I probably did. We did go out there a bit. So
Tigers are going better than it looks. I mean, I know they haven't won in, what, is it 5 in a row?
Yeah, mate, I can't catch either of these sides. Whoever I tip, they lose. So it's probably going to happen again. I'm tipping the Tigers. I don't think the Knights can keep up doing what they're doing.
And they've been good, haven't
they? Without Ponga, they've been outstanding.
It's like what I was talking about with Parramatta. When you lose them all your stars, you're forced to actually go and play together, and that's what's happened to the Knights. I'm with you. I'm going to go the Tigers. I feel like they're due.
Yeah.
All right, Dragons against the depleted Rabbitohs, who I understand they've been hunting around for some loan players. That's how bad they're going for troops. Murray, 8 weeks out. Latest one.
That's a big bro.
Hawkins gone, Jai Gray gone.
Well, they've got a halfback I've never heard of. Hopefully he plays well. These are another 2 sides I can't catch. I'm going to tip the Dragons, purely and simply because, look, it was a shocking game last week when they played the Sharks. It was an awful game to watch. If you've never watched rugby league before and you had to endure that for 2 hours, you'd never watch it again. I mean, it was an awful game, and they weren't that far off beating the Sharks. And I think the Dragons at Cogra will win.
Well, if you watched actually the Thursday game between Penrith and South, and then had to go and watch the Sunday game, you'd never watch footy again. Because that was...
Took the game up.
Oh, mate, what was the word? Endure. Yeah, if you had to endure both of them...
It wasn't pleasant.
That's like torture.
You get some good games and you get some crap ones, and that was a crap game.
Yeah. No, I think I'll go the Dragons too.
Well, this won't be a crap game on Saturday night. Melbourne hosting the Sharkies.
Oh,
Two
I'm
teams
going to go
right
the
up the top.
Sharks.
Yep.
No Hughes. Why is Hughes out?
Injury.
Yeah, he's
Right.
injured.
No Paps. No
Was
Hughes.
it a calf? I think it might be a calf. And
Yeah.
Pappy's, we know, has gone for a while too.
Just based on Hughes in particular being out, I'm going to tip the Sharks. Look, the Sharks are up the top of the ladder. They've only lost to the West Tigers, and they have pretty soft run, to be brutally honest. I think they would agree with that. I think everyone knows that, but I think they'll grit their teeth in this one. They got hammered down there last year, and I think this year they might cause I don't know if it's an upset or not, but I think they'll beat Melbourne.
So they lose Toby and they get Royce Hunt. So that's like for like. So they're in pretty good nick, the Sharks. Do you remember the game last year where they went down there? Origin. Everyone was talking about Nico. Do you remember that game?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Only
54-10.
but they got smacked.
54-10. It was just the worst game. I think they might sort of put some demons to bed, the Sharks. I'm going to go the Sharks.
Hey, I like Hazelton. Jeez, I think he's a good player.
Well, that try was unreal.
I think he scored 3 or 4 tries this
Yeah.
year, and every time he comes on,
scored
he's
a
a
double in one game.
starting player now.
Yeah.
And he's worked his way into there. And I heard him interviewed the other day, and he said he wants to be a starting player. Well, good on him. He's worked his way into there. He's got to be in their side. He just goes forward. He makes meters. He doesn't make mistakes. He's a good player.
All right, Roosters. Warriors, 300th game for Jared Waerea-Hargreaves against his Kiwi bros.
How many 300 games can he play?
Didn't he do that the other week?
This is his 4th 300th game. Where's the math?
Math isn't one of his strong points, or the Roosters.
He must have had a 300 NRL games, and now this is a 300.
Yeah, it's his 300th game for the
for
club.
the Roosters.
Might have been his 300th game against the Warriors. Have you thought of that?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it has been. Look, the Warriors, I can't believe how poorly they're going, the Warriors.
Yeah, I know.
Roosters are going better than I thought they could. You just got to tip the Roosters.
Yeah, you got to tip the Roosters.
And Sunday footy, Titans, Cowboys at Seabus Super Stadium.
Look, the Titans in the last 3 weeks have been pretty good. They've had a golden point loss. They lost last week, game they could have won. They won the other one, which was a close encounter as well. I cannot catch the Cowboys. I watched them when they played Cronulla at Cronulla. They were absolutely lapped, and there's something missing in the Cowboys. I'm tipping the Titans.
Chad Townsend comes back.
Yeah.
The one thing I looked at the weekend, the Dolphins, you said they were fast. The Cowboys bench were all front rowers basically, all big bench. But they've kept the big bench and they're playing against a team who I think is fast.
Yeah.
I'm going to go the Titans.
That's the tips for the week. If the big man gets them all wrong, you can send him an email. He's pretty good at tipping.
No, not really. I'm just lucky.
Are you in a tipping comp anyway?
I only won at 2GB. I'm up near the top.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hadley's down the bottom. It's great.
This year, NRL on 9 is your one-stop shop for all footy.
That's right, Freddy. Not about the highlights. Action. 7 days a week.
Billy and Gus podcast, get that on your drive on the way home. Immortal Behaviour, grab a seat on the couch for that. And of course, my favourite, Freddy and the Own.
The best footy brains, the biggest games.
Don't trust the algorithm, subscribe to NRL on 9 and get all your entertainment there.